Hey folks, so today I'd like to talk about expenses. It's one of those things that people don't really think about when they're buying from an antique shop. The dealer's expenses. Now, we have to pay those expenses out of the profits. So it's not 100% profit that we're making on an item, or 50% profit, or 25% profit, whatever. There are expenses coming out of that profit. For example, fuel, maintenance, repairs, buying the vehicle in the first place, and things like maintenance on the building. If you happen to own your building, I do. I have a commercial building that I run my business out of. There's taxes. There's remittance of GST. In my particular case, I embed the GST, goods and services taxes, of 5% in all my pricing. So I'm paying that 5% on behalf of the customer out of my profits, rather than charging it over on top of the negotiated price or the sticker price. So that's coming out of my pocket as well. And there are things like taxes, property taxes, that sort of thing. One big one this time of year, and one that I have a bill just came in and is due in 7 days, is insurance. So my liability insurance, my commercial insurance, my building insurance, fire insurance, that sort of thing, which total $3,257. So that's due, like I said, in 7 days, and I had the foresight to have saved up that money, luckily. So that's paid for, or will be paid for shortly, but that all has to come out of my profits. So when I'm buying an item, all those different expenses have to be accounted for out of that profit. So it's not all profit and money in my pocket. So that profit, like I said, is eaten up by expenses. It's not all unicorns and rainbows and money in my hand, money in my pocket. A lot of it's going out. So it's just one of those things that people don't really think about when they're buying from an antique shop. They assume that the dealer's making a good profit on something. That's not always the case. If I've paid $5 for something that I'm selling for 15 or 20, and it get negotiated down another 5, so I'm selling it for 10 or 15, where is all that money going? It's going to expenses. It's not really going in my pocket. It's going towards all those things that I have to do and have to maintain in order to run the business. So, anyway, something to think about. And also, if you're a dealer, do take into account all your expenses into when you're buying. You have to. You need to be fair to the customer, or fair to the seller rather than, and be able to sell the item at a realistic price and not have it overpriced. So you walk a tightrope between treating the seller right and making a living. Anyway, you've got to walk that narrow line between treating the seller properly and still making a living. Anyway, so yeah, it's just one of those things that a lot of people don't really think about, and I thought maybe should be brought up. Anyway, so I got to go pay bills. So thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.